Hi guys, I just thought that while I prepare for this little event that we have coming up, I speak about something because the event is coming up, and what brought me to speak to you about this is that there's going to be lots of people at this event, and some of you have to face a lot of people every day. Some of you have to go to school runs. Some of you are in offices, or some of you just meet a lot of people. Some of you go to malls. Some of you go to these places, and you end up feeling so drained. It might take some of you not just a day. I mean, yeah, you might even just take the whole day and some to recover from that overload. Now, what was that? It isn't just sensory overload, because sensory overload is great. I mean, for us to be able to experience an overly, sensory life, it means that we're going to be doing a lot, we're going to be sensing a lot more and experiencing a lot more, and it's very, very intense. But what happens, and why is it that when we go into places, we are inundated with this, and it isn't and you might be shielding yourself as well, and you might feel that, okay, despite all of my shielding, why am I still not feeling rejuvenated or feeling just myself when I come back? And you might be talking to somebody, they might be feeling bad, and you console them, or you kind of make it your problem and be there for them, right? If somebody wants to offload to you, you're there. Oh yes, let me be there for them. Now the thing is, if you, like me, were taught to play it small, I remember every time we would laugh a lot, my mom would say, oh no, please don't laugh too much, because you're going to end up crying. Every time we were really, really happy, my mother would always say, no, don't get too excited, because, whenever you do, sometimes you may end up feeling rotten. So we were always, in a way, taught to dim your light. And we were brought up not to boast about our talents or our gifts and, play it small. And in fact, whenever there was a complaint about me, or not even a complaint, or, whenever anyone said anything good about me, I remember the response I ever got was, oh, don't let it get to your head. Or, it was about downplaying. Every time you just downplay. And now here you are, you're somebody who's gone through or are going through a spiritual awakening. And as you're going through this, of course, you're in your light and you're feeling great and you're walking your authentic self, right? And you're emitting that light and you're being that light. And it's because of this light that, people might be looking at you differently, and they might be, you might be the center of attention, or people might be drawn to you to offload, even to offload by psychically attacking you, even to offload, however uncomfortable they're feeling with this energy of yours, and they don't know what it is. So people will stare, people will want to pass comments about you, or there'll be all sorts of things happening to you, and even if they're not, there'll be something happening. Now the thing is, because we're so used to downplaying anyway, we have kind of become so used to downplaying our own light. See where the problem is? So you either downplaying your light, or you're dimming it, or you're shielding yourself. Because even if you're shielding yourself, you're basically saying, my light isn't strong enough for everyone else. See, that's the problem with shielding, is that when you shield, you're basically giving into the possibility that there is a force greater than you that has a power over you, so that you don't have the power to be able to transmute that or to bounce it back, or whatever it is that you can do. Now, when you start to realize that this is what you've been doing, and you come into the fullness of your light, don't be scared of it. You are this magnificent being that is radiant, and you're glowing, you're happy, you're in your light. I mean, even if you're not feeling joyful, but you're authentic. I mean, you've already been through the washing machine. So Be that. And I remember I'd met this wonderful man, and a very close friend of me said, you see, Kira, the problem is that if you're going to stay with him, the only way this is going to work is if you dim your light. And I did. And you know where that ended up, right? Because when you dim your light and you try to be someone you're not, it's never going to give you a good result. And this is where so many of us are coming back from school runs, we're coming back from offices, we're coming back from malls, we're coming back feeling really attacked, dirty, and like you need another shower, you just feel like you've been violated when someone may not have even said anything directly to you to upset you or whatever, but you just generally feel poo, So 2 things, guys, to take from this is just remember, it's okay to be light and to shine in your light magnificently. You are not somebody else's laundry machine. You've already done your laundry. You did it on your own. So someone else can go and do that for themselves too without it being your problem. So find a way and ask yourself, why am I, one, giving more importance to that energy that is affecting me of other people? And 2, what is stopping me from holding my space? What is stopping me from giving myself, facilitating the space for me to be me as you would give that space to anyone else? Lots of love. Take care.